Hey folks, Dave from Nerdarchy, for nerds by nerds, hanging out with this nerd.
Nerdarchist Ted.
Jeremy Crawford, you aren't the boss of my D&D.
Jump down the description below where you can sign up for Nerdarchy the newsletter, get weekly gaming tips, as well as learn how to game with us.
Alright, today we're going to ask and answer the question of who is in charge of the fun at your D&D table?
Alright, so the editions of D&D have kind of gone through, different issues when it comes to the rules. Third edition really bred, in my opinion, the rules lawyer, because there was rules for everything. Pathfinder went even further and added all kinds of other stuff. But 5th edition kind of was like, we're going to rein in on that stuff. And it literally says in the DMG, it's your game, do what you want.
Yeah, I mean, the rules are ambiguous in a lot of places, intentionally so. And also, the reason that we're doing this video, the thing that really is an impetus is I am reading all these different Sage advices, and someone will be like, hey, how does this work? And then Jeremy Crawford would answer them, and they'd be like crestfallen and all bummed out because they were using it wrong at their table. And now they have to change the way they run it at their table, or Jeremy Crawford's going to come there, kick down the door, rip off his shirt, roar, and stop them from playing the way they're enjoying as a table. No, that's not it. And a good example of this is two-weapon fighting and also Shieldmaster. Shieldmaster, technically, at rules as written, you have to take the attack action to engage the other thing.
Right.
At our table, we've always done it. If you commit to the attack action, you can do the other thing in any order you want, but you cannot change your main action. You've already committed. If you try to change it, you lose it, essentially. Right. And if you're not playing Organized Play, Adventure League, or Pathfinder Society, or any of the other ones, it doesn't really matter.
Fighting with two weapons, like, okay, I can use my bonus action to make an attack with my offhand. Well, by rules as written, like, I have to attack with my main hand and then use my bonus action to attack here. What's to stop me from saying I want to swing this way first? Like, there could be tactical reasons that is more beneficial to me. Yes, by using my bonus action to use my offhand attack first, I'm committed here. If I slay it or if something happens and there's no enemies there, oh well, I'm at a loss, but I still wanted to do it this way.
So really the thing that we're saying is if you're playing the game and you like the way you're playing it and you're having fun playing it, don't ruin your own fun just because you read something online. As a group, as long as you've all agreed to play the game this particular way, there's nothing wrong with it. I've even had conversations with Jeremy Crawford. Recently I was in France in a castle with him. I ran into him at Origins, and I even pitched him the idea of this video and said, hey, you're the inspiration for one of our next videos. And he's a good sport about it. He's like, hey, I even talked about having him on the show for a live chat. He's like, we could even talk about that thing if you want it. He's just a really good guy, and he did like a live Sage advice when we were in the castle, and I could just listen to him talk forever. He's just so well spoken.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's been times where different contributors have answered Sage advice and contradicted one another.
Yes, it is absolutely true. So, I feel like Mike Merles is guilty of this more than anyone else. But yeah, even among the designers, they have differences of opinions. They interpret the rules different. And that's the great part about this game. You can customize it however you want for your group. The biggest thing is, have a consensus among your group on how you want to play, how you want to interact with the rules. If you're going to do something different than Raw, then make sure everyone at the table knows. As long as they all know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a game. It should be fun.
And fun really should win out. If everyone is in accordance and say, hey, in my game I want to use this set of homebrew rules, Nerdarchy's got the different hit dice to heroics rules. And you can be like, hey, I want to use this in my game. It's not in the 5th edition rule set. It's something that we created. But you can use them in your game, and it's going to give you new options. It's a lot of fun, a lot of things to do. But if everybody wants to do so, then by all means.
Yeah, I mean, even Jeremy Crawford himself has said, I'm just answering how the rules are written and how they're interpreted from us. But you can literally play them any way you want. There's no reason why you can't tinker and fiddle with the rules, to customize them to the experience that you want at your table. There's even been times in our own games where we've just been wrong. We just got it wrong. Like we did a pickup game at Gen Con, and someone cast heroism on one of the players, on the barbarian. The barbarian goes down, but we're like, wait a minute, he's going to get temporary hit points the next round. How does that work? And the way it's supposed to work is it doesn't happen because he's unconscious.
Right.
But we weren't sure, so as a GM, I always just rule in favor of the players because I feel like it's more fun that way.
Yeah.
And so Undertaker style, he's like sits up and gets up every round, and then we get knocked right back down.
It's like I get up, half my movement to stand up, start swinging on guys. Their turn. Oh, I'm
back down because you got like 3 hit points or whatever. Yeah, but it was just funny in the moment. I don't know how funny it is in the retelling, but at the table when we're playing it, we're making jokes, we're having fun, we're making the Undertaker reference. It was just a good time. Had we known the rules, it wouldn't have been as fun.
Right.
To be honest with you, we would just been, oh, he's down. Okay.
And
moved on.
There's going to be a number of times, and I'm certain you guys out there have awesome stories about how, a GM has either ruined your fun by, interpreting rules one way, or, side in the case of the players, and hilarity ensued because he interpreted he or she interpreted it in a different way. So, share that story with everybody out here.
Absolutely. What do you guys think? Do you guys specifically buy the book? Do you run what's fun for your group? Have you had this happen where you've been playing a certain way, but then you see a ruling from the designers and like, oh no, we can't play it this way and no more. It's wrong. Our fun is wrong. And you've switched it. Let us know. We want to talk about it, and we got a place for it down in the comments below. While you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
You can check out the store over on nerdarchy.com.
So until next time,
Stay nerdy.